Yo, what's up boys? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, we will be talking about the new box fight arena that is coming up very shortly. That's right, there's gonna be box fight arena in this game. And then we'll talk about the new tournaments and when we should expect them in the compete tab. And then finally, we will go over changes like chests going from 100% spawn rate to 50% spawn rate. And even more Season 4 changes that you need to know. But before we do jump into this video, if you could, super quick, just drop a like on this video, I would greatly appreciate it, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with notifications on. And then lastly, if you could follow my Twitter, it's gonna be down in the description, probably gonna be the first link, so if you could just follow me on Twitter, I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, but now let's jump into this video. So the first thing I will cover, because it's the quickest, is the Apple skin. So most people should have gotten it already. Me personally, I got it today when I logged in. Now I know a bunch of people got it yesterday as well. Now if you didn't get it yet, well, don't worry, as long as you get 10 points or more in this tournament, you are fine. You have to wait up to 3 weeks, as I said in my video, which is in the top right corner right now. So if you want to check it out and you want to know how you can redeem your hardware, your hat, or this skin, well, go check it out. But yeah, most people receive this, and if you haven't yet, well, don't worry, just wait a couple days and you will get it. But yeah, before we go over the new box fight arena, let's just talk about the spawn rates of chests. So if you weren't aware, chests now spawn only 70 to 50% of the time. Now I'm not quite sure how this 70 to 50% works, it's kind of weird, but either way, it is not 100% chest spawn rate now, which is absolutely awful and everyone hates it. Like literally the whole community is upset about this change. I don't see a point of doing this. It just simply adds more RNG to the game, and that is not good at all. Like there's literally no upside to this. Now Buga said that Epic removed 100% chest spawn rates to stop pro players from splitting POIs. Now I don't know if this might be the case, but in my personal opinion, it just adds more problems than it solves. Like literally this change nerfed these smaller POIs by so much, because in a lot of cases you're relying on those chests to get loot, and if those chests don't spawn, well then you have no loot. So I don't know guys, this makes the whole game more RNG and I definitely don't like it. Alright, but now let's move on to the box fight arena. But wait, super quick, before we do that, let me know if you want me to make a video on Season 4 drop spots, or even how to reach champs super quick. Just leave that down in the comments. But now let's go on with this topic. So as you can see, like every Fortnite leaker is tweeting this, and as you can see, there's a picture which looks the exact same as this picture right here. So if you didn't know, we had a box fight tournament. We actually had a bunch of them, and it was in the official Fortnite competitive page, and I even made a video about this. Alright, so if we go into compete tab, we will not see the tournaments right now, but a few days ago it was here. So in Season 3, Fortnite was testing the box fight tournaments, and it is super likely that they're actually gonna bring this into the game right now, or I mean this season. I mean, they have everything prepared. They tested the servers out, they tested the formats out, like everything is there in place in order to launch this, and I don't see a reason for them not to launch it. So definitely expect arena box fights this season coming up, and maybe even more tournaments in the compete tab which have to do with box fights. But talking about tournaments, I will tell you when we should expect to see some new tournaments popping up in this compete tab. So first of all, let's start with this season's FNCS. So if you somehow didn't know, in this season, in Season 4 Chapter 2, the FNCS is going to be trios. So of course, last season it was solos, and then this season it is going to be trios. So it's definitely going to be more exciting to watch and to play. Because I mean, solos, I absolutely hate solos. They're so boring and frustrating. But now you may ask, when are these tournaments actually going to be in the compete tab? Well, we don't know for sure, but I can definitely give you a good estimate and a very good guess. Alright, so previously Fortnite mentioned that with any new items added, they want to give at least 2 weeks for them to add it and approved into competitive. So basically, if an item is added, we have to wait until 2 weeks for the item to either be approved or denied in the competitive mode. Now obviously with the new season, they don't really follow these rules because they added all of these crazy items like the superpowers or the new shotguns into competitive. But by knowing this, we can estimate that time where we should expect a new tournament coming up. So I would say it will be around 2 to 3 weeks until we see a tournament popping up in this compete tab. Because obviously they want to test the servers, they want to test the items, and the meta in general. So definitely expect trio cash cups and solo cash cups to be coming up in the 2 or 3 week span. And then of course also some community tournaments such as the Mr. Savage one or Benji Fishy one or whatever to be coming up in like a month, maybe less. Now, as we can see from this post almost a month ago, Fortnite Competitive tweeted their Chapter 2 Season 4 Daily Cups will be over for this month. Basically, what this is saying is that next month, aka on September, they're gonna be coming back, and hopefully with improved formats. So definitely expect the daily cups to be coming back, and I would guess it's trios, because this season is focused on trios, because obviously the FNCS. And talking about FNCS, let's take a look when the trio FNCS will be announced. And now the way we can know this is by looking at the last FNCS. So we can see that last season's FNCS was announced around 3 weeks before the season ended. Now if we take a look when this season ends, according to the Battle Pass, it is on November 30th. So most likely, Trio FNCS is going to be announced at the beginning of November, which gives us around 2 months to prepare for this. Now, don't just sit back and relax because we have whole 2 months to prepare for this. If you actually want to pop off in Trio FNCS, well then make sure to get a trio and start playing arena trios right now, and also play trio customs so you know what you're doing and you have good chemistry with your trio. And now lastly, super quick, let's go over some new item changes which I think you should definitely know. So we're gonna start off with the most exciting one, and pumps are actually back in the game now. And as an addition to pumps, combat shotguns are actually back as well. But don't get too excited because they don't do much damage at all. The max damage a headshot can do is like 75, so obviously it is not good at all. But since combats are back, tactical shotguns are now removed from the game. So some other very exciting stuff is that shockwaves are now as well back. So this will definitely help out with our rotations endgame. Now talking about mobility, look at this guys. Bounce pads are back. Like there's so much mobility added in this season. It is really cool to see. But unfortunately launch pads are vaulted. So that's why there's no more launch pads in the game. But I mean, I guess that's fair because we have crash pads, we have bounce pads, and also shockwaves. And as an addition, cars are now in competitive game modes. And then as you can see in my inventory, boogie bombs are back. And now if we look right here, there's a fire trap added to the game. If you trap someone and hit someone with it, it does 50 damage instantly. Then as the name suggests, it catches them on fire, which I'm pretty sure does like 1 damage per tick, and you can escape it really easily, but I mean 50 damage instantly is pretty good. And then we got stuff like these tactical SMGs or the silenced SMGs, but the normal SMGs are actually vaulted now. And then we got the scoped AR back. Also there's this laser gun looking thing which is now in the game. Now I cannot find it anywhere, but it basically shoots really slow, but it does some crazy damage. Oh, and I almost forgot, there's like these abilities, and they're like superpowers, and basically they can give you glide redeploy, you can turn into a ball, or you can shoot like lasers or something crazy like that. I will probably make a whole video just on that, so make sure to subscribe. Now I will be making videos on how to pop off in the FNCS and all of these tournaments that are about to come up, like the cash cups, the daily cups, and even the community cups, and much more. So if you want to learn and be a better player, well then make sure to subscribe to the channel. But also I will be uploading some insane tricks with the crash pads and the bouncers. Yes, if you don't know, bouncers are now in the game, so I'll make a video on the best ways to rotate with those items. And as I said, I will make a video on drop spots and also how to pop off in arena and all the tournaments. So if you aren't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're doing, but of course also make sure to leave a like. And as I mentioned earlier, make sure to follow my Twitter. But yeah boys, tell me what you think about this season down in the comments. But that is gonna be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out.